Tenancy Ledger. The Tenancy Ledger report displays all transactions that affect a tenancy or prospective tenancy during a nominated time frame. The main Tenancy Ledger displays items such as rent, invoices and any other transactions that affect the tenancy but do not affect the tenancy balance. Non-transactional information that affects the paid to date, such as scheduled rent changes and vacating information, are included in this ledger. There are held funds for a tenancy. Transactions in and out of this held for tenancy account displays in a held for tenancy ledger directly below the main ledger for that tenancy. Tenancy Ledger Explained, a breakdown of what is included in the Tenancy Ledger. Nominated time frame, tenant name and reference number, rental property address, current rent amount, date received in our trust bank account, date reconciled in our trust bank account. These may be different as payments take overnight to appear in our bank account. Accounts cannot be reconciled until the next business day. Debit items are cancelled receipts or refunds. Credit items include receipts for invoices and rent payments. Cancelled receipt number. This can be matched with a previous receipt. Reason for cancellation or refund. Note, new effective paid to date. Cancelled or refunded amount. Allocation from held funds. Note, receipt or allocation number will match the allocation number in the held funds ledger. The period from and to that the current receipt covers. Note, this is a full week paid and is based on your original lease start date. Effective paid to date. This may be different to the paid to date if there is a part payment. Invoice number and details that payment has been receipted for. Part payment amount. This occurs when a payment is made or receipted that is a different value than the current weekly rent amount. Held funds for tenancy opening balance. This will be zero unless there were funds held in a previous period. Allocation of held funds amount with a description and amount. Held fund reason. Note, if you would like to pay an extra amount each week to be allocated towards water and other invoices when they fall due, please speak to one of our property managers. Total held funds at the end of the nominated time frame for this ledger. Some common questions asked in regards to the tenancy ledger. How do I obtain a tenancy ledger? Please ask one of our friendly staff and we can print, email or post you a copy at any time during or after your tenancy. Where did my 2 weeks in advance go? This is your first 2 weeks of rent. You can see your paid to and effective paid to dates in your ledger. This will identify where it has been used. How come I am getting arrears notices over the weekend when I made a payment on Friday? Payments can take up to 3 business days to appear and clear in our bank account. If payments are made on a Friday, this will generally not appear in our bank account until Monday morning at the earliest. This is one of the reasons why we ask all tenants to be 2 weeks in advance. If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to contact our office or email property.management@qplrural.com.au.